I don't know, it activated. And I was just so mad that I got played so good.
Last night, I pray for falling stars. Ain't mean to break your heart.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, More Marie. I'm here on my second YouTube video, and today I'm gonna be doing a story time. On the time, me and his side, main, whatever she was, I don't know if I was a side, I don't know. But yeah, something like that. So this was like around, I want to say, yeah, this was 2019. Yeah, so last year, January 2019. So me and this boy or whatever, we was kind of like, it's somebody I grew up with. Like, we used to go to summer camp together. We was like 6, I want to say. And then we ended up started talking. I ain't gonna get too many details because people are going to try to put 2 and 2 together and then try to know me. No. So, yeah, whatever. We was on and off kind of talking. Like, we would talk, we would stop, we would talk, you know. Like, I don't know. It was either he would get a girlfriend or I would get a boyfriend or some shit like that. So, this one particular time, his cousin was my homegirl. Like, me and her was like this. Like, she grew up with us too. Like, we all grew up together. So, it was her birthday coming up. And so happened we're talking around that time. So, she's having a hotel party. Mind you, it's all her friends. I wasn't friends with her friends. So, I'm just there looking dumb. But, so we was talking like the whole week up until the weekend for her party. So, shit. So, her party come or whatever. I get in there. He comes after me. So I'm in there. People already looking at me crazy like they ain't never seen me before. I don't know if they did, they didn't like me. I don't know what it was. People was already looking at me crazy, but I won't pay no mind because I'm not the type, you know. I still want to know, like, but I ain't the type to just, you know, I didn't care. So he gets there. And everybody, when I say everybody in the room, everybody, and I'm gonna give him a name. I'm gonna name him Apple. Everybody in the room, when Apple popped up, baby, everybody in the room was like, oh my God. And I was like, and then I'm thinking like, we talked, so why you, and then he didn't speak to me. So, and I played my place, even though I didn't know that I was a little side piece. I still played my role. I didn't speak. He didn't speak to me. I didn't speak to him. I ain't make it known or try to start no BS like, oh, that's who I talk to. I ain't do none of that. I just stayed quiet. So, he playing the game. He gets to play in the game with her other cousin. So as time go on, still animosity throughout the room. I'm chilling though. I'm on my phone. I ain't worried about it. I'm talking to my homegirl, on and off, or whatever. We get to play fighting. Then we stop. So I sit back down. So my homegirl come out of nowhere, which I thought was kind of messed up, but it's cool. She came out of nowhere and she's like, so Apple, I almost said his name, Lord. So Apple, which one of these girls is you really messing with between me and the other girl? So I was like, which one? Like, I was like, are you for real? Like, that's what you doing? That's what you doing? That's what you doing? Like, bro, my mouth just hit the floor because I suspected he was like, you know, he was a little thought. But I thought he, you know, his words was getting to my head, so I thought he changed up. They pointed out the girl, and I would have never suspected it. They pointed out the girl. Me and the girl, we didn't know each other. I didn't even know, I didn't know who she was. So they pointed her out, and I looked at her. I was like, he talked to you too? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, look, keep them. Do what you gotta do. I'm not pressed about it. I ain't, even though I felt some type of way. I was like, look, it's cool. Keep them. Yeah. I'm just telling her, I'm telling her, like, keep them. Like, at this point, I don't even care. So she was just like, okay. Like, so, okay. So he sits down and play the game. Mind you, he didn't say not one word. He didn't even make a facial expression. Well, if he did, I didn't know. He didn't even say nothing. When I tell you that boy sat there quiet, crickets, shh, hush, hush, nap time in pre-K, he was so quiet. And I was just like, you a smart motherfucker. Like, bro, I was just like, oh my God. Like, I was really so mad because I wanted to see him. Like, I ain't seen him in so long. I was just so happy to see him. And he really played me like that, y'all. He really played me like that. So, but you know me. I ain't showing nobody that my feelings is hurt. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be hard. I'm going to go back and I'm going to cry later about it. But I'm going to sit there, I'm going to act hard. Act hard as I don't care. I'm going to act hard. Like, you would never know that my feelings is hurt. Especially behind no nigga. Will never. I don't care what I used to do. Now, you would never, ever. Like, when I say ever, ever. So, I don't know. He lays down, not lays down, he's playing the game. She lays down on his back. I feel like she was trying to make me mad. And I'm just like, I don't care. So I was sitting here, I was texting my little friend, my friends or whatever, and I was telling them, like, I'm mad. I'm real mad or whatever. So my homegirl, mind you, she didn't say nothing. Her friends, I don't know if they felt intimidated, mad, or what it was. They just all started going crazy. Everybody laughing. They sending stuff around the room. So I felt some type of way. So I'm sitting there and I'm mad. Like, y'all wouldn't even be able to tell that I was mad. But I was mad. So called my daddy. He was not answering. I'm calling my daddy. So finally he calls back. I step out the room. I'm like, Dad, come get me. I'm mad. I'm gonna tell you when you get here. I'm mad. Like, matter of fact, I didn't even tell him I was mad. I was just like, Dad, can you please just come get me? I don't want to be here no more. So he comes. My daddy was already in Hampton. My daddy came in 5 minutes because he thought something happened. My daddy came in 5 minutes, literally. So I walk out of the hotel. No, I'm going down the elevator and he's coming out. So when I go in the elevator to go down, he's coming out of the elevator. And he looks at me, he was like, and I was like, you got the nerve. And I didn't even say nothing. I closed the elevator, he stopped and he looked at me. And I didn't even make no facial expression. I didn't do none of that. I didn't say nope, because you knew what you was doing when you did it. So I went down the elevator and I'm walking. I'm a little sappy, whatever. My dad, he didn't wait in the car. He came in the lobby and he waited on me to come down or whatever. So he was just like, my daddy always babying me. He was like, you okay, Stink? And I was like, yeah. And then we got in the car. He was like, so what happened? And he was like, I knew you weren't going to stay a whole night anyway. And he was like, I knew you weren't going to stay a whole night anyway. So he was like, what happened? I was like, Dad, I ain't like the vibe. That's what I said. I ain't like the vibe. So he drops me back off at home. And he goes back to where he was or whatever. Because I wanted to be home in my bed. I didn't want to, I'm calling, I'm texting, I'm mad. Like, I get home, and that's like, right when I got in my bed, I don't know, it activated. And I was just so mad that I got played so good. Like, you really played me that good. Like, y'all, I was just like, and then it wasn't no type where we was about to fight or nothing, but I was still upset and I was mad. And I was just like, bro. And not only was it about me finding out I was a so-called side piece, my homegirl was even making me feel like you know. So I'm just like, bro, I ain't coming over here no more. I ain't coming over here no more. I was mad, bro. Like, I was so mad. But yeah, that's a little story time on the time I found out I was his side piece and didn't even know that the girl was sitting there. That's crazy.
And last night, I pray for falling stars.